So,
I don't like
Tony,
that
is
beep at
that
the
your
end.
HQ also? Like,
No, I was just gonna say I need to edit that because I need to have LPHQ East in there where I'm at.
how about we just don't? I feel like that's such a creepy, like, we are in a black box watching everything.
Yeah, mine would be just TVs with Disney Channel, especially if it's on a Saturday morning like today.
I know, happy Saturday. This is a rarity coming live and direct from Disney Springs, especially on a Saturday. And just so you know, it is the blizzard of 2021 has hit. Look at the people around here. We will see people with jackets and scarves and beanies, and they are freezing in this 64-degree weather out here.
What are you wearing right now?
I'm wearing a Jurassic Park shirt and pants, so you
Okay.
can tell it's warm that I have pants on.
I mean, I'm not too. If I were outside, I'd probably be in a hoodie and jeans myself. But right now, I am definitely in a pullover hoodie and jersey shorts, like basketball shorts.
Well, if you turn off your AC, that would probably help.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't think it's even on right now. So I think it's so cold in my apartment, it's not triggering it because it's set at 76. Anyway, we're live from Disney Springs. What are we doing there today, Jeremiah?
We are going to look at some trees and then walk into the newly opened Cirque du Soleil shop.
Awesome.
We were going to do this on Thursday, but then we realized, wait, the trees went up Thursday night for Friday, so we were going to do it yesterday, and then the deluge happened.
Yeah. For those not familiar, Central Florida had nonstop rain yesterday. Heavy rain too. There was flooding, everything like that. My power went out for a little while, but I also blame construction for that. But
Yeah,
how
we
about
had
you?
30.
Anything?
No, we had 30 hours of rain.
Yep.
And as I said, today is the blizzard of 2021 for Florida.
Because with the rain came a cold front, which dropped it down to like the 50s and 60s. So comparatively, it's really nothing.
Yeah, I mean, for anybody who hasn't experienced a Florida winter, go anywhere else in the world, then come here. You'll be like, these people are nuts.
Well, they would say that anyway, but yes.
Yes. So, yeah, we are down here live and direct from Disney Springs. If you're watching, please leave comments, questions, concerns. Make sure you, as they say in the biz,
queries, conundrums.
Smash that like button so we know you like us.
I could talk about it now. Have you seen the new Animaniacs at all?
No, I have not gotten a chance to.
I was fortunate enough to see some of them ahead of time, and one of them is Pinky, and Pinky in the Brain starts his own vlog, and he's always smash that like button.
We need that audio.
Yes.
So we're going to start walking over here by Art of Disney because I want to cut through there. Yesterday started the Disney Springs Christmas tree stroll, which
it's not a trail anymore, right?
No, because the trail would always be so congested.
Yeah.
And two, having the stroll opens it up so guests will walk all of Disney Springs, not just the old bus loading area.
Yeah. / rideshare pickup.
Yeah. I've already tweeted out my favorite of the trees, but we'll see those.
Where could we find that?
That'd be on the Laughing Place Twitter. Laughing _ place. Let me know if I love this display. I think I'm going to buy 5 of these.
Is that where I know I was there recently and they had the big fig of Toad. Is that where it was?
I'm not sure.
Because I know there's Mr. Toad holding the deed to Toad
These
Hall.
are new. I like these, although I'm not sure why they're plastic wrapped already.
So people stop touching them.
Yeah.
I know that train one was there a while back when I was there, but I don't know about the other premiere one.
We have Greg Mccall here, famed Disney artist Greg Mccall. No,
Is he
Mr.
there right now?
Toads.
Is that what you said?
Yes,
Okay.
it is Saturday. I know it's strange. So I just want to stand here for a second and pan around this room. Notice anything missing?
Everything?
Yeah. It's been very entertaining walking through stores. Oh, wait, we have a new backdrop. We have the all for hockey ESPN,
Oh, ESP.
ESPN
Got it.
Plus, Hulu, ABC. Wait, where's ESPN Classic?
Oh, yes. After 25 years. I always knew ESPN Classic as the one with the old-timey boxing matches. Like, I felt like that's all that was on that channel.
I don't think I ever watched ESPN Classic. ESPN Ocho, yes, but ESPN Classic, no.
I'm also familiar with ESPN Illegal, which has chicken fighting and stuff like that.
Nope, 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 nope. That is a false information from
It
Tony.
is.
Please do not write or report us to any authorities. They do have the Christmas music playing down here, which November 6th. Yeah. But it's, it's the.
But I wasn't really listening the other day when I was there, but that was also before November 1st, so it might not have been. I did go get my holiday turkey sandwich, though, at Earl of Sandwich.
That's always here.
I know.
Right now, they have the meatballs back. That's the big thing.
Do they not have them?
No, the meatballs stopped being a regular menu item pretty much right when the holiday turkey took over being a regular menu item.
Well, we could switch those back.
I do. I appreciate the holiday turkey much more when it was just once every now and then.
Yeah.
Here's some of the medallions: Winnie the Pooh, Piglet, Donald, Daisy.
Do you have these yet?
I do not. I've only bought the ones from the Poly because they had the orange bird and what was the other unique one?
I would guess the Maui statue. But
no, they don't have that as a medallion. The medallions are just the 50.
Okay.
I did buy the press pennies that does have the Maui from the lobby.
Nathan says those are cool. Now, what do you do with the medallions?
Well, right now I put them in a bag and set the bag somewhere in my room, and in a year from now I put them in a different bag and put them in a cabinet somewhere. Here are the Christmas pins. They're the ornament
Is that
box
a
pins.
Pirates one up there on the top right?
That is. There's Alice in Wonderland on the left, Haunted Mansion, Peter Pan, then Pirates. There we go. Get rid of the glare a little bit. And then we have Dumbo, Tiki Room, Space Mountain, and the Main Street Trolley.
Mr. Bob Newell, is Christmas merch out? Yes, it's at World of Disney. We actually have an article on laughingplace.com where you can see a ton of it.
Yes. Here are some of the gingerbread pins. I love the preview center one. I wish they had it open so you could actually see what it looks like
Well,
inside.
it's the Amateur Athletic Union now.
Yes. There's the contemporary. And then over here are the different resorts that are limited in size, anywhere from 1,500 to 750 for Hilton Head and Vero Beach. Sorry, I couldn't get a good view of them because a family was sitting there just talking about them.
Rebecca wants to know if you've tried the peppermint bark nachos at Marketplace Snacks yet. They sound super yummy.
Nope. Yeah. One of those things that I'm not in any urge. Peppermint bark. I'll leave that up to the Disney food blog to take pictures of all those over and over and over again. So here is one of the returning trees, the Lion King tree. And of course, this celebrates more of the Lion King on Broadway.
Now, everybody should be familiar with this tree, right? Because he lives in you. So everybody has their own.
Now we're going to go into the marketplace and the co-op. See what brand new merchandise has popped up in the Vault collection. I do love the windows.
Brand new is a loose term, right?
Well, it seems every week something new pops up. I hadn't actually seen these windows because I think every time I come in here, I just rush past. But, you know, celebrating the old ticket books. And just to clarify, indoors, guests do still have to wear masks. As of
regardless of vaccination status.
Correct. Oh, see, I already see something new that hadn't been seen before. Tony, do you already own this jacket?
No.
I am surprised.
I'm waiting on that lunchbox to come back, if they come back, though.
So this is, I'm guessing, just a placemat. I hadn't looked at the back of it.
A lot of Tomorrowland's missing on that one.
Well, as it turns out, opening day, there was no Tomorrowland.
A lot of Tomorrowland was missing on opening day, too.
Oh, wow. See? New things.
Rebecca wants to know, or it's the peppermint soft serve with the waffle cone chips. That sounds yummy. Not a fan of the peppermint bark itself. And Mr. Bob Newell has a good question. Which store has the best window display?
This one. I hadn't seen this clock anywhere for sale. It's kind of odd. Doesn't really fit the theme, I guess.
Perhaps in time you will.
Oh, good. They've got the calendar back in. The 2021 poster calendar has returned.
Nice.
And of course, all of the pins, magic bands, metal sign sets, keychains, small pennants, candy.
How much are the small pennants?
Not $199 like the large framed one. $14.99, and you get a set of 3.
Oh, compared to other objects, that's a penance. Thanks, everybody. Enjoy the steak.
He's going to show himself out, ladies and gentlemen.
Rebecca is saying her favorite window display is the 5 and dime ornament kick line.
That's funny. Doobie must be logged in under Rebecca.
That's what I was going to say as well.
So I came down early and I got a picture of all the trees. And, you know, one thing that I will say is this weather lends itself so well to taking pictures of trees. There we go. Peppermint bark nacho.
But where's the cheese?
I'm talking to him. There you go.
That was a genuine laugh. Good job. Mr. Bob Newell wants to know, do you wear a different magic band every visit?
Sorry to hear that.
Do you even use a magic band?
Well, I started using my mobile magic,
Yep.
the most, but that is what I use when I go
Yeah.
to the parks, and my phone isn't something I want to use.
Yep.
What
I
about
have that
you?
key. I use the keychain in the phone as well. I don't. I very rarely ever have a band on.
I will say Magic Band Plus, I may invest in just so I can get the electric shock when things happen. And since I can finally interact with bounty hunters in Galaxy's Edge with it, that's another thing I'm looking forward to.
Rebecca says, as she sits here eating gingerbread oatmeal because she so wishes she was enjoying Disney holiday sights and smells. Gingerbread oatmeal. What do you think about gingerbread oatmeal?
That does not sound tasty.
That's what I was thinking. I just wanted to
Like,
know if, as usual, I was in the minority on that one.
no, gingerbread isn't bad. It's not something I crave all year round, but gingerbread oatmeal, no. Hey, so Doobie will love this.
Oh, is it a Skyliner tree or is it just the ornament?
It's the Parks tree,
Oh, okay.
but it has the Skyliner going around it from Epcot. Please say just the studios. That I would applaud them. Yep, just the studios.
That's fun.
Good job. And there's one of the buses above the orange bulb. And then if you look at the top, there's a monorail. And then the top of the tree is the Magic Kingdom, Cinderella Castle.
Does the monorail go from Cinderella Castle to Epcot?
It's a very short beam, so I think it may just be the resort line. And then there's the Tree of Life.
Now, that one should only have buses going to it. Is that right?
There is only the bus around that area. I really shouldn't try to turn around and look as I'm taking a step forward. Oh, I guess I could take off my mask, too.
Mr. Bob Newell says, Disney Springs smells like magic. I say it smells like credit card debt.
If you walk in the right area, it definitely doesn't smell like either one of those. And that right area being, what used to be backstage between Pleasure Island and the shopping district.
Now, you walked past the Lego store. Did you get your 50th anniversary castle yet?
No, I'm saving up for the big 50th anniversary castle so I can put it on display.
Rebecca says we're both wrong. It's based on European gingerbread spices like the Grand Floridian shingles, not typical U.S. gingerbread.
I don't want anything as shingles. So here's the Beauty and the Beast tree. You can't really see, but that's Mrs. Potts done in help me, Tony.
Who I don't even see Mrs. Potts on it.
See the, and then there's Cogsworth.
I can't tell.
Stained glass. There we go.
Oh, okay.
And then a very strange topper. I also feel like the music here is just going to shut us down every step of the way.
Well, I was wondering, I don't remember that song in Beauty and the Beast. Maybe in Belle's Magical Holiday or whatever it's called, but...
Belle's Enchanted Holiday. You want to see why I won't be getting my 50th Lego castle?
Sure. Is that the line for it?
That's the line to get into Lego.
Most of them are available on Lego.com. Also, fun fact.
Oh wow, they they covered the directional wall and with just a Lego Santa. I wonder if they're changing that out.
What was the directional wall?
Remember, it had the orange bird and it had the
Oh, right.
Magic
Yep.
King. Oh, here's a tree that I missed earlier. Darn it.
Speaking of trees, Mr. Bob Newell wants to know, were the trees ever alive? I don't think they were, right?
No. The first year was actually done in a matter of weeks. They were presented with the idea of having a tree trail, and they put that together very quickly. And they were smaller. Over the past few years, they definitely grown. Not, real, but so this is the Haunted Mansion tree.
Oh, okay. I thought like somebody like foamed it or something. Did you watch Haunted Mansion, Muppets Haunted Mansion?
Yes. Have you not heard Doobie and Rebecca yell at me for my thought of having them just redo the Haunted Mansion in Magic Kingdom as Muppet Haunted Mansion?
I could see them doing it seasonally, but they'd have to close 6 weeks out of the year, and Florida doesn't like to do that.
Nightmare Before Christmas tree?
Oh, that is a nightmare. And it's November 6th, so it's before Christmas.
No, I'm up for them doing it permanently.
I wouldn't say it was that good, although Muppets do seem to take over Liberty Square, so.
I know, it was actually last year on this day, which was the start of Christmas, which was yesterday, kind of, that the Muppets appeared in the windows just during Christmas, not singing or not telling anything history. They just showed up there.
I've never seen videos of that. I didn't see it in person, but I saw videos, and I thought it was incredibly weird.
Yeah, they're just waving.
Yeah. Mr. Bob Newell wants to know, does People Mover have its own tree? I would say no, but did they have them on the Parks one?
No, because the Parks one are just the icons. And then, buses, Skyliner, monorail. I love the peanut dogs. These are probably my favorite decorations down here.
Those move, I feel like, every year.
No, they're fake. They don't move. They're fake. Yeah, all of the actual decorations have definitely moved a lot this year. I mean, the only things that really don't change are like the bulbs that they put up in towns, markets, the town square market, whatever it is. Ooh, the bakery has pumpkin crumb cake.
Piece of cake, piece of crumb cake.
Also,
delivery.
That gluten-free written like that is just strange.
Yeah, and it looks blurry. It's not even the camera, because the rest of the words are fine. Oh, I hear more Christmas music.
That's all you're going to hear.
I feel like Christmas music is the most expensive music of all the music in the land. Or cheapest, because some of it's, I want to say open source.
Yeah, public domain.
Computer terms. Public domain, thank you. To answer Mr. Bob Newell's question right now, how cold is it there? I have a number in front of me. Jeremiah, do you know? Would you want to take a guess?
I want to say it was 64 just before I logged on.
Okay. Well, then it has decreased 5 degrees because I'm about 1.4 miles from you, if even that, and it is 59 degrees where I am.
Wow. For me, I don't feel the cold that I have to put on a jacket. And yes, Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar has transformed into the Holiday Bar.
What
I would say
holidays does Indiana Jones celebrate?
definitely Christmas. I believe there may be a dreidel or two. I would try to stick our head in there, but I think this is one of the only times during the year that there's actually a wait to get in.
Interesting.
But hey, don't worry. You can get alcohol out here if you want it.
And it's Saturday at 1:30 in the afternoon. Happy holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays. Hey, look, Drawn to Life. That performances begin November 18th. What? When did this happen?
All I saw was directorate.
I know. Yeah, I looked at the screen like, oh, that doesn't come across that well.
But yes, Drawn to Life, November 18th. After almost 2 years of delays.
Yes, but you know when the last show of La Nuba was?
That was like 4 years ago, wasn't it?
New Year's Eve, 2017. That was also the day that the shop closed. And then on Thursday, I had a rare chance to get a behind-the-scenes look at the 2 new acts that were added in the 18 months since it was supposed to have opened. There is the old mill scene that is a dueling Wheel of Death, which, if you don't know what that is, go on Laughing Place, look at our article. They have the video. That the video alone just is scary to look at.
I'll also say, too, if you're familiar with Cirque du Soleil, anywhere that wheel makes an appearance, almost most shows.
Yeah, but it's usually just the one. Well, the Wheel of Death is 2 wheels that go like this, and the people are inside or outside. This is double that. Oh, we have to go see my favorite tree.
Mr. Bob Newell also wants to know, is there any live outdoor entertainment right now?
No. I haven't. They have a stage set up by the fountain over by AMC Disney.
Are they bringing Splashtacular back?
There isn't any live entertainment out currently. I'm sorry. Next time, please form your question in the form of a question and submit it in writing in triplicate.
Whatever happened to Kaleidoscope? Or do you mean Skylightoscope, Mr. Bobnell? Splashtacular,
I really
Skylightoscope.
miss...
Surprise in the Skies. What else was there? Who do you miss?
I miss our old system where I could see when you'd put comments up on the screen.
Oh, you can't read them?
No.
Or are they just small?
Well, my screen is not. We'll have a discussion offline. Well, that's
Okay.
what Slack is for.
Hangar Bar has an item called C9 Light Deviled Eggs that features colored deviled eggs. Thank you, Rebecca. I don't know if I'd want to eat that.
If they're deviled eggs, I'll eat them. Here's
Did you ever
something
eat the
you
green
don't see
eggs
every
and ham at Universal?
Oh, yes. I had green eggs and ham like when the restaurant or when the quick service first opened.
Yep.
So here's the Disney Ticket Center at Disney Springs.
With
Something
a line.
I've never seen before.
Neither have I. Wow.
Oh, look. Here's another tree that I have not seen. The Cinderella tree.
Now, I've heard, you can correct me if I'm wrong or not, that this goes away at midnight, though.
And here's the line, end of the line for the ticket center still.
Mike points out there are good tiki drinks at Hangar Bar. And Kristen thinks
What exactly
Rebecca's
is a
deviled eggs found
tiki
fun.
drink?
It was my understanding a tiki drink is a tropical juice drink mixed in to a fun tiki glass. Let's find this out. Let's look this up. What is the definition of a tiki drink?
And of course, here is the main Christmas tree where they'll have the lighting ceremony, and Santa comes and turns on the switch, causes all the lights to dance. Oh, wait.
Tiki drinks contain rum, exotic fruit juice, and spices. The flavor profile of the drink is deceptive with an over-the-top presentation, but the drink is overall well-balanced.
Thanks for that information. Speaking of dancing
Tiki
lights,
for the drinks I drink, apparently.
if any
Rebecca's
of
kind of had
our
the thought I had, maybe purchasing Disney tickets as Christmas gifts.
I don't know if you can do that.
I was gifted an annual pass a few years ago. I don't know about now.
Yeah, I don't know with tickets if you can purchase. I'm sure that there are gift cards, but I don't think you can actually purchase tickets because they're dated. Back to the dancing lights. If any of our viewers are in the Central Florida area and want to volunteer for an excellent cause, Give Kids the World are looking for volunteers for their Nights of a Million Lights that has a tie to Disney, because those lights were actually part of the Osborne Spectacular Dancing Lights and Retina Burners.
Title not official.
So here is my favorite tree.
Kristen wants to know, how long do you think the trees and holiday other decorations will be up? Can't get there till January 10th.
It's usually not
Around
the weekend
then.
following Christmas, but it's the second weekend after, because the weekend following Christmas is, of course, Marathon Weekend. Or no, I'm sorry. That's the second weekend. It comes down after Marathon Weekend. So this is the Disney Plus tree. And it has such Christmas classics as The Santa Claus, Prep and Landing,
Hawkeye.
Muppet Christmas Carol, Godmothered, Noel, and the Santa Claus. So much to Mac's chagrin, there is no Arnold Schwarzenegger on this tree.
Well, based on that, I'm seeing Hawkeye's a Christmas show.
It does take place during Christmas, so...
Oh, I like that tree. They really plussed it up.
But you can't really tell because the quality of my camera makes it look better. But the Hawkeye poster looks like it was printed on a dot matrix printer. And I don't know if all the ribbons are supposed to have this cool blue glow, but I didn't notice that in my first walkthrough of here.
That depends on your subscription level. Do you just have Disney Plus? Do you have Hulu? Do you have
Well, if you
ESPN
do need to subscribe to Disney Plus, just go ahead and scan that right there.
Or go to any of our Laughing Place websites, articles about Disney Plus content, and there's a link at the bottom of the page.
I feel like just going to our website, you'll see Disney Plus links, just period.
Probably.
Here is the DreamWorks Cocoa tree.
Though I have to travel far. I'm trying to read what that said, but it's the lyrics.
They did an amazing job on this tree.
I would have gone pure marigold with it, but that's fine.
And of course, for the Christmas tree stroll, there is a map that you can get, much like all the other scavenger hunts, and you put the stickers on for the specific trees and the specific locations, which sadly I have not been able to acquire. And then if it's like it has been, well, like it was last year, when you finish it, you can take it to any of the redemption centers and you'll receive a button.
Maybe that's what the line at the ticket center was for. Because I remember in years past, it was at guest relations. And maybe they said, nah, go over there now.
I know that one of the redemption centers, I believe, is like City Works. They have them throughout Disney Springs.
It sounds like it's getting windy. Is it windy?
Yes. Windy, and as you can see from everybody else, it is freezing here at Disney Springs. There are icicles coming
59
off
degrees.
Planet Hollywood's palm tree.
Who wants to spend Christmas in a tropical climate anyway? It's a Saturday at 1:45. It looks pretty busy. What do you think?
Lime Garage was closed at 12:30 when I was driving in.
Good fun.
The line for Orange Garage was backed up almost to Lime Garage. And surface parking, which usually doesn't open until the afternoon, was also closed. Or was open, but very close to being closed. See, here's one of the other new or relocated Christmas decorations, which usually this area is the spot for one of the first Christmas trees. Have you seen Eternals yet?
Was that the Epcot Christmas tree? Because it's like half done.
Yes, it was.
Have I seen the what yet?
Eternals. We can't say it too many times or Facebook will shut us down.
No, I have not.
I enjoyed it. It is very, very deep, and it is not a show or not a movie for the short attention span.
Then it is not a movie for me.
Frozen tree?
Rebecca says, wouldn't it have been fun if it would have been one of those poinsettia tower trees with the decor and the garland?
I miss the poinsettia trees. This one is probably my actual favorite one. I mean, the Disney Plus one I think is just great because it's such a corporate tree that's just like, hey, subscribe to Disney Plus.
Are we really talking about a corporate tree at Disney Springs right now?
Yeah. But the Moana one, hey, with the coconut. And I'll walk around the front so you can see the star at the top.
Cynthia says it is too early and too cold down there.
It's never too early for Christmas.
Mr. Bob Newell.
There's the heart of Tafiti. See, they went all out on this tree. And then, can you see what's the star on the top?
Is it the stack of stones from the leaders of the past?
Yes.
That's nice. And the shell
with
for
the
her.
Shell on top.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Bob wants to know what has happened to the Cirque building. The building's still there, intact and everything. Just the show inside will be different. Yeah.
The show that opens on November 18th.
Rosie points out that it's cold. And
it's
says
not
hi.
Cold.
Hi, Rosie.
Cold. Pshaw.
Is that live or is that recorded?
That is recorded.
Okay.
I know, it's... Here is the Toy Story tree. With Kitty Angel at the top.
Angel Kitty, only from the Toy Story That Time Forgot special. Easily one of the best characters in the franchise, though.
I know, I'm really sad they never did anything with it. Okay, now comes the time where I'm swimming upstream.
Well, it's cold, so it's time to migrate.
So this
swimming.
line here, which is almost as long for the ticket, is to purchase masks.
Out of a centrally located vending machine.
Yes.
Okay.
Have you gotten your Christmas cup yet from Starbucks, Tony?
According to my friendly neighborhood baristas next door, the Christmas cups hit November 18th, the free ones. I haven't, the annual free one. I have not purchased a tumbler or anything like that, no.
No, with the normal drink, they're out.
Then I will be going to my Starbucks next door and throwing a fit. No, not really.
Yeah,
no, they told me November 18th.
They appeared yesterday from what I've been seeing on every single bit of social media. So here's another new one.
I was thinking you look like Frogger.
Black Panther.
That looks green.
So the centerpiece down here is the battle arena where they battle for the title of Black Panther and the King of Wakanda. Not really what I would think would be the biggest part of the Christmas tree, a scene of death. And then there is the Black Panther, which you can just barely see right now. Can you see his nose?
No, it got really dark when you panned up.
Yeah, the head and the paws are sticking out of the tree. And then at the very top, I'm not really even sure what that is. And I love Black Panther.
Oh, the beat just dropped.
I know.
Jeremiah, do your moonwalk. I keep hearing about it.
I am.
Kidder points out to us that the Friday before last was her full day, or her final day of her stay at the Walt Disney World Dolphin.
Oh.
That was a day before I was there for the Food and Wine Classic, which you can read all about on laughingplace.com and find a highlight video on Laughing Place YouTube.
Which also turned into the, hey, by the way, we're open.
Yeah, let's talk about that for a second. We're
Hang on, I don't know if it's you or me,
Swan
but...
Reserve. We're back. We're good.
Okay, so the Christmas tree, let's go over this
Can
one
you hear
really
me?
quick. This,
Okay.
Yeah, this is the Star Wars Christmas tree. C-3PO is at the top. And they have Chewbacca's bag and then just random helmets and Jawas and BB Evil. Okay, now let's go back to the Swan and Dolphin Reserve that you got a sneak preview of that turned
sneak
into
preview up on the view terrace. Yeah, and then they're like showing us around, and they said they told us we don't have a date, but hopefully by the end of 2021 or by the end of 21. It wasn't hopeful, and then a few days later they just, hey, we're open. Okay, great. So now you could book and stay at the Walt Disney World Swan Reserve, the third hotel of the Walt Disney World Swan and Dolphin.
So to our left, the Salt and Straw, now opening 2022, and then to the right is just walls.
Because that was supposed to be
Bricks.
Beatrix.
Yeah. And then that was canceled.
That's canceled altogether, yeah.
So here's the Eternals, Step and Repeat, some banners. They have all the character banners out here in front of a star walkway.
I know
And
it's
then
not, but that almost looked like Henry Cavill on one of those posters.
Is that a joke, or is that...
It almost did. It looks, in terms of the quality of that I saw.
Well, he plays Icarus, who is similar to Superman, where he has laser eyes and
Oh, really?
flies.
But
Yes.
it's not Henry Cavill who played Superman.
No.
Unintentional Marvel humor from me. Enjoy. Mr. Bob Newell, how many live streamers have you seen today?
None.
It's not like a big opening day where they're flooding the place.
Well, it was yesterday was the opening day, but also, not to toot our own horn, but we cover all of the Walt Disney World Resort, not just the parks or...
Yeah.
So, here's the Princess and the Frog tree. And that's the size the trees had been.
I know that family's in your way, but can you get closer to it? Because you're almost there.
All those people that were waiting in line for those masks down there, if they just walk right down here next to the NBA, I can't say that anymore. Next to CityWorks, they can purchase their own masks.
What do you think about this just random vending machine in the middle of the pathway?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Aesthetically, I don't like it at all.
Here's a map distribution. Let me put on a mask so I can go in to get a map distributed for me. Can I get a map? Thank you very much. Can I take a picture or see the button? So there is the redemption prize. Thank you.
Hooray!
And there is the map.
That's a SeaWorld style map. That's huge.
Yeah, it is. And it does include discounts.
What?
Yes. 10% off your purchase at Ron John, 10% off a $30 purchase or more at M&M's. Personalized chocolate, 20% off at Haagen-Dazs. CityWorks, free bar bite with a $20 purchase.
20% off at Haagen-Dazs. Das good. Map, what's so special about the map? Mr. Bob Newell wants to know that. That is what's special about the map.
So here is the Raya and the Last Dragon.
Tuk, there he is. I was looking for him. I was like,
Yeah.
He's a sphere. How do you not have him all over that tree?
Where'd you get that from?
Best Buy.
I thought he was asking about the map.
Nope, he was asking about...
I'm guessing the gimbal.
Yes, Ward himself. Sorry, I'm trying to put on a mask as we head into Cirque du Soleil store. So, as of Thursday, the tickets are on sale, and the shop opened for the first time, as I said, since New Year's 2017. They focus a lot on, they don't have all of the merchandise in, but they do have the first wave, including Mr. Pencil, and the owls, which will be the main part of the old mill sequence, because
We,
the acrobats will be dressed as owls.
we have some of the footage from the other day available on Laughing Place YouTube, and they show them. And at first, I didn't understand that they were owls because they look like almost little predators, the movie Predator, because they have like these they're feathers, but they look like
Yeah.
dreads hanging off the side. I'm like, what is this? Oh, they're owls. Cirque du Soleil, everybody. I'm actually very excited for this show, though.
Yes, I actually bought this shirt. I was the first person in this shop. So I was taking pictures, and then I had to buy, the shirt. But they also have classic animation stuff. Here's the 9 Old Men books. Here's the animation studio.
I
It
had
is
asked
a
you about that, yeah.
complete stop motion animation kit. So yeah, it's a camera. You take the picture, you upload it, and then you create your own stop motion animation. Something else I love is they have the Illusion of Life book for sale here.
If you ever study animation as in school, professionally, whatever, like I did, I went to college for it. That is a textbook, and that is not a joke. That is a textbook if you study the art form. Mine is in my coffee table.
I want to say my copy of it is in storage, sadly. But I have that. I have many of the animation books that Disney has put out over the years. But yeah, as of the 18th, Cirque du Soleil, along with Disney, Drawn to Life opens.
That hat, what that says, animation is imagination. Is it fitted or is it snapback?
Velcro.
Velcro, okay.
It is also a bent brim, and the light bulb.
Is it embroidered or printed?
It's printed, but it's a very fine print. Like, I can't even feel the texture of it.
Okay. I might run down there and pick that up, and that shirt. Shocker. Rebecca, I know I flashed it up there really fast. I cannot wait to see that show either.
I'm lucky enough to see it on the 18th, and I cannot be more excited.
Yeah, me and my girlfriend, we talk about our future together, and we know I want a girl, and this whole show's about how is passing it down to his daughter and everything like that, and I just it speaks to me on a level I'm not prepared for emotionally.
Yeah,
but I'm very excited to see it.
Before the shutdown, at the Runaway Railway media event, wow, we had a chance to actually go in, see some of the costumes. They did some of the acts, and we got to hear from Eric Goldberg, who is one of the animation trusts that Cirque du Soleil used when creating the story, and how he wanted to make sure it's all based off of 2D animation, and it's kind of just jumping through the history of Disney, which, of course, the old mill, as I've referenced a few times, was the first one to use the multi-plane camera, and that's why they have the dual wheel of death, so it actually gives more depth.
I keep going back to it because I know Ka in Vegas has 2 of them. I think one only has one, the Michael Jackson one. But yeah.
One of the things that you will not see in this show is like the trampoline act. They didn't want to repeat any of the stuff that was done in La Nuba that, everybody knew. If you turned on the resort TV, you saw the trampoline act in La Nuba. So I think the Wheel of Death will probably be that focus, if not the Pinocchio sequence with the 5
They were on unicycles, right?
unicycle riders.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Mr. Bob Newell, does Disney Springs improve visually at night?
Yes, especially during Christmas with all the lights and everything. But no matter what, they designed the Disney Springs to come alive at night. Today, during the day, even it's beautiful down here, but not when it's a gray overcast day, which is a very rare thing here.
Or it is for about an hour and a half in the afternoon, and then it goes back to being blue. Well, we saw all of Disney Springs, Jeremiah.
Yes, we
did.
Or
most of it, anyway.
No,
that's a brown water tower that says blue on it. Does that light up blue at night?
No, I think it lights up white because it's the House of Blues.
All right, guys. Well, later on tonight at 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific, tune in for Disney Trivia Live, hosted by Doobie and Gideon. I don't know what the topics are, so stay tuned. They will be announced on our social media channels. Outside from that, follow next week. We'll have all our usual stuff like Star Wars headlines, Barely Necessities, the Live Disney Merchandise Show, more Disney Trivia Live, and more walks and talks just like this throughout the parks, right?
Yes.
Something like that.
Hopefully on Tuesday night. Oh, wait. That may not happen. I was going to say we could do a walk and talk for the Night of a Million Lights, but we'll have to talk with Doobie about that in Trivia Live.
All right. Well, Park Walk and Talks TBD. Just the best way to get notified when we go live, stuff like this. Remember, like, subscribe, ring that bell, subscribe for notifications, all that jazz from Disney Springs. So long, Jeremiah, and so long, everybody.